In the middle of a very hot desert, there was a small village. The crops had dried up, and the ponds had no water. In that dry land, a little boy named Kaito stood all alone. He had messy black hair, brown eyes, and a small smile, but he looked sad. He wore a plain white shirt and brown pants. One day, Kaito walked into the forest nearby. There, he saw a magical big tree with shiny, glowing leaves. The tree was glowing with bright light. Its branches looked like they were calling him. Come, come. Kaito touched the bottom of the tree, and suddenly, a soft golden light covered him. The tree spoke gently. I don't give fruit. I give wisdom. Kaito was surprised. Tree, will you give me wisdom? He asked. The tree said yes, and gave him knowledge about how to save water and use it wisely. Kaito's eyes lit up. He ran back to the village and told everyone, this is how we can save our water. The people listened carefully. They all worked together to build water-saving wells and small canals. Slowly, the village began to change. A little green came back, but the drought still continued. The people were worried again. Kaito went back to the tree. Tree, I need more wisdom, he said. The tree didn't hesitate. It gave him new knowledge about changing crops and taking care of the soil. Kaito smiled brightly. He went back and shared this with the villagers. They followed his advice. They planted different crops and protected the land. The village came back to life. Cool winds blew, crops grew, birds and small animals returned, and everyone was happy again. The people thanked Kaito for his good ideas. But Kaito smiled and said, it's the tree's wisdom and your hard work. The magical tree softly said, you used my wisdom for good. Thank you, Kaito. The people now saw Kaito as their leader. But Kaito said, let's always be friends with nature. At the end, Kaito sat under the magical tree, thinking about his journey and all the wisdom the tree gave him. His face looked peaceful and happy. The final scene showed the green and happy village. At the center stood Kaito and the magical tree. The people lived in harmony with nature, and Kaito continued to share the tree's wisdom with everyone.